Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kriti and my blog's name is The She Things. So I'm really excited about this video. It's about one of my favorite makeup brands, which is MAC. I had purchased some things from MAC from two of its collections that had come out long time ago, and I've been meaning to make this video for a very long time, but somehow I just couldn't figure out, the timing, etc. I decided to make it today only for two reasons. One of the collections that I'm going to show you is still out. It's available in several of the shops as well as online. So MAC had come out with a holiday collection, a huge, ginormous holiday collection this time, which came to India only around, I think, February. The first thing that I'm talking about is the MAC Nutcracker collection, the holiday collection. What I purchased from that is this kit. It's called the Nutcracker Sweet Plum Retro Matte Kit. So I'm sure you must have already seen the theme and the collection on several bloggers channels also and in MAC shops also. So I'm not going to go into that. Basically, the entire Nutcracker collection had this kind of purple pink theme with these stars and the gold accents. You get in this are full size products. So this entire box is worth about 6,000, 7,000 rupees, but you get it for about 20-30% less. But what was most attractive about this particular set to me are the the purple plum shades. I love them. I didn't have the plum shades in my collection, and I kind of really wanted them. And also the makeup bag that comes with this is absolutely fabulous. I'm going to show this to you in details in close up so you don't miss anything. But let me just quickly grab the bag for you and show you. See, this is the bag. So this is the bag that you get with it. And it's got a zip closure to it. It's a very decent size makeup bag which you can just travel with very easily, and it's really good quality bag. So it's not a collapsible bag, it's not a pouch, it's got some sort of structure to it, so whatever you keep in it is completely safe, and you just zip it up and you can completely carry it along with you when you travel. It's got these amazing accents to it, the gold accents. I absolutely love them. So it comes with three things in it. I'll quickly show you here. One is this retro matte lipstick called Old Lady. Next one is this full-size mascara called Upward Lash in Upward Black. And next is this limited edition retro matte lipstick. It's called Dancing Flowers. It's what I'm wearing right now. Let me show all of these to you in close-up. So I'll just tell you my two bits about what I think. First of all, I'm sorry I could not open this mascara. I really don't want to open it right now because I have about 3 other mascaras which are open and ready for review. If I open this for you right now, then this expires within about 6 months. I have to throw it away. So when I open it, I'm going to review it and share it on my blog. So sorry about that. As far as the lipstick is concerned, I used to absolutely run away from the retro matte finish of MAC because they used to be very, very, very drying on my lips. I have dry lips and they're slightly pigmented as well. So even in summers, they tend to get very flaky. However, I believe MAC has reformulated its retro matte lipstick and they are much more forgiving now compared to what they used to be earlier. So formula wise, I absolutely love this, and as you can see, the shade is quite flattering. It reminds me of orchids, and I think it's perfect for spring and summer. If you're looking to wear a purple which is not too over the top and it's not too overwhelming, then do try this shade, edition shade. But generally MAC has something or the other which is quite similar to this, so I'm going to try and find a shade similar or a dupe of this in the permanent collection, and I'll link it down below. Now coming quickly to the retro matte shade Oh Lady. Oh my god. If you've been following me on any of my social media, then you know I have been wearing this several times over and over and over again during the winters. Somehow this shade is very flattering to all the skin tones, and it looks different on almost everybody. Every single time that I have worn this shade, I have received so many compliments. People have come up to me and asked me, which shade are you wearing? You won't believe, but I was in a MAC store and one of the MAC makeup artist came up to me and she asked me, you know, which lipstick are you wearing? And I showed this to her and she was like, oh gosh, this is gorgeous. And I totally agree, it is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those shades which everybody should have, just like everybody should have a, you know, like a perfect favorite red. The formula is absolutely gorgeous. It just glides over. It's not drying. Trust me, guys. I've heard many people say that the MAC liquid lip colors in retro matte finish are very drying, but again I think they have reformulated it. They are not. The retro mattes in the liquid as well as in the lipstick form, both of them have really good longevity. They last on me easily for about 7 to 8 hours. This one lasts a little bit more than the lipstick, I have to say. So if you're looking for something which will last you for maybe like 10 hours or so, even through meals, then this is the way to go. Both of these are kind of blue based purple, so they won't make your teeth look yellow. In fact, as you can see, mine look quite white. So thumbs up for that. Next two products that I want to talk about are from the new collection that MAC has come out. It's called the MAC Makeup Artist Cosmetics collection. So they basically have 4 of their makeup artists, you know, formulate different things for them. So there are 2 things that I got from this collection from 2 different makeup artists. One is by Kabuki and the other one is by Diane Kendall. The Kabuki one is a core of eyeshadows. These are Dazzle Shadows by MAC. Now, Dazzle Shadows have kind of a love-hate relationship with me. Some of them have been really good to me and the color payoff is and you know the pigmentation and the finish is really nice, but some of them are absolute duds for me, so I was a little skeptical of buying this. I heard you know, like really mixed reviews. Some people were loving it, some people were saying that it's a complete waste of money because there's just too much of fallout. For those who don't know, MAC's Dazzle Shadows are basically glitter pigments in a pressed form. So this one has 4 different ones which comes in a standard MAC packaging with a transparent plastic lid. Let me show this to you in close. I did an eyeshadow look with this quad, and I'm going to share some, I'm going to insert some pictures as well for you. I'm wearing it right now. I created a very subtle eye look today with the help of some other MAC eyeshadows, and I'm not using any primer today on my eyelids, so you can see the color payoff that is coming. Created a very basic and a very subtle everyday kind of a look with this eyeshadow quad, just to show you that it can be used as an everyday product as well. In my crease MAC eyeshadow called Embark. The inner two-third of my eyelid is I swept Cranberry, and then I just defined the outer corner of my eyes with MAC eyeshadow called Carbon. I just took a C-shaped flat eyeshadow brush and I spritzed it with my MAC Fix Plus. Then I picked up this pigment, this eyeshadow, the pink one, and just pressed it over my eye. And on top of that, I just in the middle of my eyelids, I pressed this one, which is a gorgeous color. This is like my absolute favorite. I've never seen a holographic dual tone sort of glitter. This looks like pink in some lights, but in some other lights it looks a little bit teal. I just simply love it. If you use these with the help of Fix Plus or any other adhesive like a glitter glue or something like, you know, a MAC paint pot eyeshadows, then these will really give a brilliant finish. I'm telling you guys, try it over any normal eyeshadow that you have and you'll see the effect. I've shown these to you swatched over Carbon, and as you can see, they completely bring out another dimension to your eye makeup look. If you like glitter eyeshadows, then you can get your hands on this because this is really selling out fast. So my next purchase is from the same collection by another artist called Diane Kendall. She has come up with several things, but one of the things that struck me were these kajal liners. Mainly because the shape really boggles my mind. I'm oddly attracted to it. At least they're your typical kajal pencils. At least they look like it, like a really fat, chubby kajal pencils. They have amazing pigmentation, as you can see, and really soft and buttery. They can be used on waterline and they're very long lasting, you guys. Just yesterday, I think I used it and I was out and about in this Delhi heat. Lasted on me for 12 hours. I'm not kidding you, 12 hours. And it didn't even transform my lids, which is what normally all the kajal pencils do. They just go ahead and stamp themselves on my crease line, which is really irritating, but this one did not, so I really give it absolutely full marks for it. My only concern with this is you know, it's going to get blunt after a while, and I don't know how I'm going to sharpen it because as of now I can't see any mechanism in any way I can sharpen this. I'll probably have to use the normal sharpener, which kind of bugs me because I don't want to do that with a twist up pencil, you know. They should be able to retain their shape. So that's the only thing I don't like about this. As far as the design of the pen is concerned, it looks pretty cool. It kind of helps you in holding onto the pencil while you're drawing it on your face, but other than that, I don't think there's much to it. Had it been, you know, just a cylindrical normal shape, then also you could have used it just as easily as you can use this one. Maybe I can use this to, I don't know, for self-defense maybe. You know, maybe I can use it to create partings in my hair when I'm doing some sort of hair makeup tutorial. Now I'm just talking crazy. So that's it guys, that was my Big Mac haul, and I hope you liked this video and enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button because, you know, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.